On behalf of the Nagaland State AIDS Control Society, I convey my greetings to you all on this occasion of the International Youth Day 2019. I am happy that today, on the 16th of August 2019, under the aegis of the National AIDS Control Organization, Nagaland State AIDS Control Society, in collaboration with Tetso College, Dimapur, we are observing the day under the theme, Be Educated About HIV. On 17 December 1999, the United Nations General Assembly endorsed the recommendation made by the World Conference of Ministers responsible for youth held at Lisbon in Portugal that 12th August must be declared as International Youth Day. Since then, International Youth Day is observed every year on 12th August, and the first one was observed on 12th August 2000. This year, the global theme of International Youth Day 2019 is Transforming Education, highlighting efforts to make education more relevant, equitable, and inclusive for all youth, including efforts by the youth themselves. Making education more relevant, equitable, and inclusive is crucial to achieve the sustainable development. Education is a development multiplier in that it plays a pivotal role in accelerating progress across all the 17 Sustainable Development Goals, be it poverty eradication, good health, gender equality, decent work and growth, reduced inequalities, action on climate, or building peaceful societies. In India, young people in the age group 15 to 29 years comprise about 25% of the country's population. However, they account for about 31% of the HIV burden. Closer home here in Nagaland, as per the Nagaland State AIDS Control Society official data from April 2018 to March 2019, young people in the age group 15 to 24 years account for 19% of HIV positivity. This clearly indicates that young people are at high risk of contracting HIV infection. Physiologically, young people are more vulnerable to sexually transmitted infections more than adults, and girls more so than boys. Gender imbalances, societal norms, and economic dependence contribute to this risk. Factors that add to their vulnerability include lack of access to correct information, misconceptions that young people have about modes of HIV transmission, tendency to experiment, and also an environment which makes it difficult to discuss issues around sexuality. Young people can definitively change the course of the AIDS epidemic and play a pivotal role in combating HIV and AIDS by equipping themselves with information and educating others about the modes of HIV transmission and its prevention. We have seen now that more than 90% of HIV transmission in our state is through the sexual route. Evidence shows that sex education helps in reducing the risk of HIV by delaying the onset of sexual activity and encouraging safer sexual behavior. The importance of preventing HIV infections among young people must remain a consistent message in all HIV-related programs. Today, I want to share with you 3 messages that our country's former Prime Minister of India, Dr. Manmohan Singh, shared with the youth leaders during the National Youth Leaders Convention on HIV and AIDS way back in the year 2005. The first message is that youth leaders must lead by example and must be agents of change that they seek in others. Secondly, he said young people must inform their friends and empower them to make safe choices. Thirdly, he asked the youth to uphold the dignity of every person living with HIV in the country through love, affection, and social support. These three messages hold true even today and must be our guiding principles in our collective campaign against HIV and AIDS. Today, I also take the opportunity to congratulate and appreciate all the Red Ribbon Club members and nodal officers, not just in Kohima and Dimapur, but all over Nagaland, in 68 colleges and institutions, about the noble work that each of you is contributing in the fight against HIV and AIDS epidemic in our state. May you continue this exemplary work and make our state an HIV-free state for the future generations. Thank you.